As we are back in live, that flash fuel with no video, I'm aware of that, trying to get it fixed here as we're situated right in the middle of the sun right now, and we're going to see what we can do here. Try to keep it so that there is a video on your screen. There may be a point where we'll have to just go audio if we continue to drop a bunch of frames. We'll see what we can do, though. As for now, the video is back. The Flash and the Duelers going to battle here this evening as we continue to drop frames. I'm just going to keep talking, and hopefully we'll be all right tonight. Should be a good battle between the Flash and the Duelers this evening. Didn't get a chance to go through your starting lineup, so I'll take advantage of that opportunity now. For the Duelers, it will be Jackson Norris leading off at DH, Matt Jenkinson hitting second at shortstop, Jay Curtis hitting third at third base, Sam Slaughter in the cleanup spot, he's in left tonight. Mark Castle hits fifth at first, Quincy Smith, the second baseman, hits sixth. Bryce Cape in right field hits seventh, Brett Rao, catcher, hits eighth, and Jared Grenz is in center, he hits ninth. So that is where we sit as Jackson Norris will be the leadoff man for the Duelers this evening against the starter Zach Thomas for the Flash. Norris, a left-handed hitter, will dig in. First pitch is away, ball one. 1-0 your count to Jackson Norris. As Jackson digs in from the left side from the University of Montevallo, awaits the 1-0. Here it comes. On the ground behind the plate, foul, and it is 1-1 strike now. It looks like our video is rough again, guys, and I apologize for that. Sometimes the cellular data in an area, you need pretty good cellular data to support a stream of this quality. Even if you drop the frame rate, it doesn't help that much. And even with the hotspot, sometimes there's nothing you can do about that as it's outside and it's 2-1. So hopefully the audio at least lasts tonight. I know we had issues with that in Du Bois County the other day too, so we're just trying to take it one game at a time. And it's 2-1 to Norris. The pitch is away, ball three to Jackson, and he's got a 3-1 count to lead off the ball game. Following Norris will be Matt Jenkinson, the shortstop, excuse me. The pitch. Away for ball four and a leadoff walk for Jackson Norris. Good start for the Duelers. The umpires tonight, Brad Wilson behind the plate, Mark McNabney at first, and Ryan Wilson at third. Matt Jenkinson, the shortstop, will dig in now as the PA guy said Jackson Jenkinson. I don't really know who that is, so we're going to go with Matt. Matt digs in, the shortstop in the two-hole tonight, giving Jackson Musrock a day off. First pitch from Thomas. On the ground to short, to second, over to short for one, back to first, and in time for a double play. The Flash turns two, 4-6 to 3, and 2 out, nobody on now for the Duelers. Jay Curtis will dig in now. Three-hole hitter from the University of Dayton.
Third baseman, Jay Curtis.
Jay, the big right-handed hitting. First third baseman, although he started at first last night. First pitch is in there, strike one. Thomas, the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. Nothing in two to Jay Curtis. The pitch. Off the plate, 1-2. Next one is low and away for ball two. 2-2 you count. Two balls, two strikes to Jay Curtis. Zach Thomas on the mound for the Flash, and the pitch. Tap behind the plate, foul ball, and the count holds at 2-2. Sam Slaughter, the on deck hitter for the Duelers. Here in the top of inning at number 1. The pitch is away, ball 3, and it's a full count at 3-2. Jay Curtis, the third baseman in the 3-hole tonight for the Duelers, and head coach Kyle Schexnader. The 3-2 on the ground to third. Over to first in time. Top of the first over. No scores. We head to the bottom half. No score from Henderson. We'll be right back.
No hits, no errors, one left on.
Back in, first pitcher Drew Dalton is in there. Strike 1 from Daniel Courtney. 0-1 your count. The Duelers in the Flash, 13-3 are the Flash. 10-5 your Franklin Duelers. 0-1. And there's strike 2 from Daniel. Courtney pounding the zone here early. The lefty, 0-2. Just off the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Drew Dalton, Kyle Levanchi, and Nick Rucker due up for the Henderson Flash in the first. Next pitch is off the corner, 2-2. On the season, Dalton, a 143 hitter. Next pitch is strike 3 called, and that's a strikeout for Daniel to open his night.
Now batting for the Henderson Flash, the shortstop, number 8, Kyle Levanchi.
I also apologize, guys, for the lackluster camera angle, as we had to set up our own table behind the plate here, and due to the sun, to try to keep the GoPro from overheating, this is all we got, as the bat is right behind the plate, right back at my face. Luckily, there's a net there, and Kyle Levanchi will go back to get his wood. As Duelers owner Phil Kundo gave me a look like, heads up, that's right over there at you. And luckily, a net there is in the way. I don't need any bats at my face today. 1-1. That pitch is low. Ball 2. 1-1 now is the count. Levanchi followed by Rucker in the order with the flash here this evening in the 2 and 3 spots respectively. Levanchi 245 on the year pitch. And the air fouled off first base side.
Foul balls to the Flash merchandise tent located behind the first base dugout.
And it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kyle Levanchi. Second man up for the Flash. Courtney's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 up and 2 down for Daniel. On 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. And now Nick Rucker will dig in. Rucker, a .219 hitter, 32 at-bats, 8 runs, 7 hits, 4 doubles, 6 RBIs. 14 walks to 8 strikeouts. Facing Daniel Courtney. First pitch is high and away, ball 1. The Duelers coming off of a victory last night against the... Who in the heck did we play last night? I can't even remember. I'm going to go back and look. Muhlenberg County, there we go. Next pitch off the corner, 2-0. Final score in yesterday's game was 8-4. Duelers jumped out, on top early. Let the Muhlenberg creep back into it, but walked away with a victory. Next pitch is lined into left center for a hit. As Cape will cut it off, but he falls down. Throw to second, not in time. As that was actually Sam Slaughter. That'll go as a single and an error by Slaughter. It looks like he just got his cleats stuck in the grass or something. And tripped and fell and left trying to retrieve the baseball.
Now batting for the Flash.
Single and a double.
University Eunice. Number 16, Grant Mangrum.
As Grant Mangrum will now come up. 2 outs and a man on second for the Flash. Courtney from the stretch. The pitch. On the ground to second. Quincy Smith over to first. And in time, a nice play out there by Q to retire the first. Head to the second. No score. Flash and Duelers. We'll be right back.
We head to the top of the second inning. Duelers 0, your Henderson Flash 0.
Back in to begin the second. Sam Slaughter will dig in.
Sam Slaughter.
Needs the Duelers an average, does Sam, at least. Going into yesterday's ball game, he did. We'll double check it, and he still does. 341 average for Sam. Second on the team is Rashad Robinson at 308. followed by Jackson Musrock at 291. First pitch from Zach Thomas is on the corner. Strike one to Sam. Slaughter from the University of Memphis. Started his career there anyways. Then went to Calhoun Community College and will be going to Belmont next year. They went 0-1. Low end of the dirt, ball one. Sam in the cleanup spot leads off inning number 2 here for the Duelers. The 0-2, or excuse me, that would have been the 2-0 is in there for strike one. I thought it was 1-1, but it's 2-1 now. Next pitch. On a line into the gap, that'll fall. Left fielder brings it in. That is Wimber. And a leadoff single for Sam Slaughter here in the second.
First baseman, Mark Castle.
Mark Castle up now after sitting yesterday's game out as a result of the overturned ejection from Fulton. And Castle will now dig in. Got yesterday off, spent it up with me in the press box, ran our scoreboard yesterday, did Mark. So now back in his rightful spot on the field at first base and now in the box. First pitch is strike one. Zach Thomas on the mound for the Flash. Sam Slaughter at first. 0-1 to Castle. Throw back to first. Sam dives back in safely. Henderson 13-3 on the year. One of the 3 losses came at the hands of the Duelers at South Warren High School. 6-5 was the score in that ballgame. A very competitive, close ballgame all the way through. The Duelers came out on top, though. The 0-1. Inside, ball one to Castle. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I want to bring to your attention, guys, that tomorrow was supposed to be an off day. Originally on the schedule, but apparently the league screwed up the schedule and no longer an off day. I'll talk more about that in a second after the pitch. 1-1. Here it comes. Sam takes off. Pitch is taken. Throw down to second. Not in time. Just got a hand in there, did Sam. A stolen base for Slaughter. And on the year, that is stolen base number 7 for Sam. That is tops on the team. 2-1 the count. Runner in scoring position. Now nobody out for Castle. Pitch from Thomas on the way. Over to third. That's a fair ball. A long throw to first is in time. A nice play out there by Hoffman to retire the first man. Slaughter advances to third, though, and he's on third base with one down for Quincy Smith.
Second baseman, Quincy Smith.
As I was talking about, there's no longer an off day tomorrow. As we learned about 3 hours ago, maybe 4, that the Duelers have to go to full count in Hendersonville tomorrow to play the full count rhythm instead of the off day. So that's a new addition to the schedule. First pitch on away, ball one. Originally, of course, today was supposed to be an off day too, but a rain out of the matchup here in Henderson in early June. This is a makeup day. Next pitch is high, ball one, or ball two, excuse me. So what we originally thought was 2 off days, well, today and tomorrow has turned into no off days. That's all right. We'll get through it. A long stretch of games, though, for these guys with no off days. The next off day we do have is next Tuesday. Next pitch is outside, 3-0. So it'll definitely be a grind to get through it, but hopefully the guys will do so and keep their spirits up. 3-0. Quincy will square the bunt now, take it back, and take strike one. As somewhat obnoxious noises from the press box on just strike one when it's 3-1, and the next pitch is popped up to left. Wimber has it. Scheck Snyder says go and now stop. Probably a good decision. 2 outs. Now for Bryce Cape with Slaughter still on third.
Left fielder, Bryce Cape.
On the season for Bryce, a 222 average, 27 ABs, 6 hits, 4 RBIs. Chance to drive in a run here for Cape with a hit. 2 outs, Slaughter on third, top of inning number 2. The pitch is in there, strike 1. Cape from Southeastern Illinois University in Evansville, Indiana. Was talking to his mom earlier. They made the 20-minute drive over to see Bryce play tonight. Next pitch is in there, strike 2. 0-2 your count. From Zach Thomas to Bryce Cape. Man on third is Sam Slaughter with 2 down here in the top of the second. And the pitch. Chopper slowly hit. First baseman feeds Thomas the pitcher, and that's the end of the inning. After 1.5, still no score from Henderson. We'll be right back.
There was no errors. 1 man left on base.
Back in, ready to go. Top of the bottom of the second.
Leading off the bottom of the second for your Henderson
Jeff
Flash.
Hoffman,
University,
Adam Mueller,
25,
and Peyton Matthews due up
Hoffman.
against Daniel Courtney. Courtney from the University of North Georgia. First pitch in there, strike 1. 0-1 your count. Pitch. On a line, first base side, foul. And it's no balls into strikes now. As it is 0-2, Courtney to the pitcher, to the third baseman, Jeff Hoffman. Next pitch is away, ball 1.
From University of Evansville, number 20, Adam.
1 down after the hitters retired on strikes, and Adam Eiler now up. Left-handed hitter, wearing number 20 for the Flash. First pitch is low, ball 1. Next pitch is high and inside for ball number 2. 2-0 you count. 2 balls and no strikes from Daniel Courtney to Adam Euler, the right fielder. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 down, nobody on here in the inning. Bottom of inning number 2. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 2-2 now from Courtney to Euler. Right fielder from the University of Evansville in Evansville, Indiana. Just came right across the river to the Flash in Henderson, Kentucky. Pitch. Fouled off. Stays alive. 2-2. We're really close to the Indiana border. Obviously, just over the river is Evansville, Indiana, the home of the D2 men's basketball national championships every year. The reason I bring that up is just a little selfish story for you. I was at the D2 championship this past March and watched my school win the D2 title as strike 3 called from Courtney, and that's another K for Daniel. 2 up and 2 down in the second. But anyways, Northwest Missouri State up in Maryville, where I go to school, is 3 out of the last 4 years national champions in men's basketball at the Division II level, and that championship game and Final Four every year is played at the Ford Center in Evansville. As the pitch is fouled off third base side. So I made the 7-hour drive down from school to the final against Augusta, and got to watch my school win another national title in person, which was very cool. Not far from there, as next pitch is low and away for ball number 1. Actually, we made the drive over the river just to say we could enter into another state, kind of as a fun little side note when we were down here in Evansville, and actually drove by the field in March. So next pitch is just low for ball number 2, 2-1. But a lot of people will come over from the Indiana side. University of Evansville has a decent baseball program and come play at the Flash as pitches fouled off 2-2. Euler was one of them. He just struck out. And the hitter now is Matthews, Peyton Matthews from Rockville Valley College from Naperville, Illinois. One fact I can tell you about Naperville, the hometown of Nicky Lopez, Major League shortstop. Pitches inside, and it's 3-2. Just outside of Chicago. As Peyton Matthews in center field. Full count pitch on the way. Fouled off, and a nice grab by the man in the on-deck circle. That would be Colton Evans. Count holds at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So again, everybody, yesterday or tomorrow is supposed to be an off day, not anymore. The Duelers will go to Hendersonville to play the full count rhythm. 7:05 first pitch, Central Time. Pitch. Tap foul. Barely stays alive, does Matthews, but we'll do it again. Hopefully the goal to be on the air there, as Kyle Schexnayder will go grab the foul ball and head back to his dugout. 3-2 from Courtney. And the pitch. Strike 3 call. Daniel Courtney. 3 Ks to his name. Here in the second. Nothing as we head to the third after this. Back in for the bottom of the third.
Brett Powell.
Brett Rowell digs in. According to the PA guy, he's Brett Powell. But we're going to go with Brett Rowell as he digs in to face Zach Thomas to start the third. Pitch. Swung on and missed, strike one. It will be 8-9-1. Rowell, Grenz, and Norris for the Duelers here in the third. The pitch. Low for ball one. 1-1. Your count. Here from Bill Heath Field, home of the Henderson Flash in Henderson, Kentucky. Pitch. Swung on and missed, strike two. 1-2 your count. That's just a warning, guys. I'm going to try at some point in the next half inning or so to take away the video feed and see if that'll fix our frame rate issue. It should without video, as we'll do an experiment and see. Ground ball first, fair, and that's an easy out, number one here in the inning. Because I know at Du Bois County, the connection was so bad that it even chopped out the audio at times. And obviously video is the number one goal. But if worst comes to worst, I want to have something for you guys to at least be able to follow the action with, besides a visiting broadcast, if even that, as you guys obviously deserve to listen to a hometown feed. And I'm not just saying that because it's me. I think it's, it's a little bit more, I'm familiar with the guys and familiar with the team, and naturally it's, I think, a more entertaining broadcast for you guys. At least I hope it is. So we'll do an experiment here later on and see if I take away the video feed, if the audio is less choppy, and frame rate shouldn't be an issue with that, I wouldn't think, without a video. We'll see. Next pitch is squares to bunt, does Norris. He swung, and it's 1-1. I even tried to drop the resolution on this frame, or on the video feed. So I believe I can't remember what I dropped it down to. It's usually 720, and I dropped it down to, I think, 540, and that didn't help much, if at all. But hopefully we're still live. As it's 2-1 to Norris, with one down, nobody on in the third. Pitch. Shattered bat, past the pitcher, shortstop charges, Levanchi to first. In time, a nice play by Kyle. (6-3), and now, excuse me, I said that was Norris. That was Jared Grenz. I have no idea how I missed that, as 40, not 20, and now 20 is at the dish, and Jackson Norris. I apologize to you, Jared. I've spent a decent amount of time with Jared over the last couple of days, too. I should be well aware with who's at the plate, so get that covered. And now Jackson Norris, of course, to the dish. Leadoff man tonight. 0 for 1, or 0 for 0 with a walk officially. Pitch is low, ball one. Norris second up out of the day. 10-5 Duelers against the 13-3 Flash here from Henderson. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball one. It is 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch. On the ground to first. Bringing it in as Rucker. He'll go to the bag himself. That will retire the side. We'll be back with the bottom half of the third after this on the Duelers Baseball Network. Back in, about ready to begin the third, bottom half of the third.
Leading off with a Henderson Flash.
Excuse me.
Bottom of the third. From Grenz University, the designated
That's
hitter,
Evans, Wimber, and Dalton will come up.
Evans.
So Daniel Courtney coming off of a strong second inning in which he had 3 strikeouts in the 3 batters he faced. Pitch is high, ball 1. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1, 1-1 your count. Evans from Vincennes University. And right here, born and raised in Henderson, Kentucky. That's now 1-2 from Daniel Courtney. So once again, guys, the Duelers on the road tomorrow in Hendersonville, Tennessee, to play the full count rhythm, then back home Thursday to play the Paducah Chiefs. Pitch is grounded to third. Jay Curtis in, brings in the hop over to first in time for out number 1, 5-3. 1 down here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash from Ren Lake College, number 19, Nick Wimber.
Nick Wimber from Ren Lake College in the box now, also from Henderson. First at bat for Nick today. First pitch from Courtney, and there's strike 1. Like I was mentioning, 7:05 first pitch tomorrow in Hendersonville as the next pitch. On the ground, Quincy Smith, a nice play. Tries to flip to Jenkinson to go to first. I like the idea, but non-successful on the flip, and it's an infield single. It's a good baseball IQ play, at least the thought of it by Smith. That's an easier play to flip to Jenkinson as his momentum is carrying him to first, as opposed to trying to fire across his across his body. Excuse me. Infield single for Wimber. And now Dalton in the box. 1 out. Runner goes. No throw from the catcher Rao as Wimber took that one, I think, on Courtney. Long leg kick. Goes to third, and that's strike 1. As it is 1 ball, or no balls and 2 strikes, excuse me, to Drew Dalton. Struck out looking his first time up. Courtney's pitch on the way. Look back to second. And we'll do it again. Daniel back to the rubber. And the pitch. High ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Drew Dalton. Courtney will get a sign. And the 1-2. Another look back to second. 7:05 first pitch against the full count rhythm tomorrow on the road, then back home 7:05 Thursday against the Paducah Chiefs. A ball deep to left. Cape back on the warning track, brings it in for out number 2. No tag from second for Wimber. Oh man, holy cow, that's I gotta get used to Sam not being in center. That's Sam Slaughter out there in left. It's Slaughter in left, Grenz in center, and Cape in right today. So normal outfielders, you get a lot of playing time, but have moved around positions. So I'm a little bit not quite used to that yet. Kyle Levanchi, the shortstop, up with the runner in scoring position, 2 down. Another look back to second and no throw. Levanchi from Murray State. First pitch just misses, ball one. One ball, no strikes to Kyle Levanchi. Struck out swinging his first time. Throw back behind the runner. Tag not in time by Quincy Smith. He's safe. Back at second. Courtney, 1-0. Runner goes to third. Rouse. Throw to third is in time to get him. A nice throw by Brett Rowell. Jay Curtis covers the bag. And Nick Wimber is gunned down to end the inning. The Duelers will take it, and we head to the fourth. Still no score after this on the Duelers Baseball Network. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors. They include Kundo Flooring and Installation for all your flooring, tile, and backsplash needs. Kundo Flooring is the right choice. Contact Phil Kundo at 931-561-8607 for more information today. Also, El Mazatlan Mexican Restaurant and Grill, located at 1403 Nashville Road. El Mazatlan is a proud supporter of the Duelers. Holly J's Bar and Grill, you can find them at 1326 Nashville Road. Holly J's is available for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery. We appreciate their continued support of Duelers Baseball. El Potrero Cantina and Grill, located at 270 Trotters Lane in Franklin. El Potrero is a proud supporter of the Duelers. Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. If you need mortgage assistance in the Bowling Green area, contact Kellyanne Sanders at 270-421-3157 today. Peekaview Imaging, whether it's 2D, 3D, or 4D ultrasounds, Peekaview is the place to go for your imaging needs. You can find them at 107 Roby Street in Franklin. We appreciate their support of Duelers Baseball. Sure Stay Hotel, Bowling Green North, located at 700 Interstate Drive in Bowling Green. Sure Stay by Best Western is the official hotel of the Duelers. If you come into the town, be sure to check them out. Wildfire Barbecue. Dine in or carry out. 20 years, they're the official barbecue restaurant of Duelers Baseball. As we're ready to begin. Top of the fourth after this, but first we would like to thank Woody's Glove Repair. Located in Franklin, Woody's brings old gloves back to life and gives new ones a custom look, offering relacing, repair, and break-in services. Take your glove to the next level with Woody's today. As Will Allen heads back to his first base coaching spot. As we're back in, Jenkinson to lead it off for the Duelers. First pitch to Matt. And off the corner, ball one.
Shortstop, Matt.
As the 1-1 is lowered away, ball two. Trying to stay hydrated out here today as I woke up this morning with a little bit of something in my throat. Feel perfectly fine otherwise, but definitely going to work through it. We're not going to miss a game unless I'm down for the count or the one game I guess I'm out of town later this month. But I'm in it for the long haul just like these guys as it's 3-1. It's a grind this season for the players. It's a grind this season for me. We're all doing it because we love the game of baseball. So I'm back out here, going to work through it tonight. Hopefully get the Duelers a win as well as the 3-1 is tapped foul first base side. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And also sticking with us through the technical issues that seem to be never ending on the road here in the OVL. My goal here by the time the playoffs roll around is the 3-2 to Jenkinson is in there. Strike three. Matt is down looking to open the fourth. My goal before the playoffs roll around is to find some kind of stream that may end up just being audio only. I don't know exactly, to where we're not losing anything for the playoffs. Because hopefully, of course, it's video. Hopefully we get this figured out. But if it needs to just be audio, that may be what we revert to. We'll see. For the road games, at least. For the home games, we're totally good. So we'll keep rolling with that. First pitch to Curtis is outside ball one. Home games, we got hardwired internet upstairs in our box. So we're good for that for the duration. But road games, we're still working through kinks. 1-0 on the ground foul. Third base side, 1-1. Hopefully by the playoffs we got something for you guys that is reliable for road games. We'll keep working on it though. As the 1-1 is up the middle, cut up by the second baseman. A nice throw to first, and it's in time. What a play by the second baseman. Kyle thought he was off the bag, and is going out there to chat with first base umpire Mark McNabney. McNabney.
Left fielder, Sam Slaughter.
To no avail, though, and a nice play over there. I believe that was Dalton across his body at second base for out number 2. Sam Slaughter now up a single in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. He'll dig in from the left side. And the pitch. On the ground to second. Dalton on a couple of hops over to first. In time to get. Oh, he's safe! Sam with tremendous hustle beats it out. A 2-out single for Sam Slaughter. That'll bring up Mark Castle now. We'll see if Sam tries to take second here. Is having to laugh over there with first base coach Will Allen. First pitch. Big swing and a miss by Mark, 0-1. Slaughter on first, 2 down, no score, top of the fourth. Here in Henderson, Kentucky. Game 16 for the Duelers on the year. Throw back to first. Sam's in there safely. The 0-1. Sam takes off. Pitcher's taken for strike 2. Throw down to second is in time to get him, and the inning is retired. After 3.5, still no score. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth after this. Back in, ready for the fourth, bottom half of the fourth. Kyle Levanchi up in the box against Daniel Courtney. No score here from Henderson. Very talented Flash team going up against the Duelers that are playing very well as well. As though one first pitch is fouled back. On deck for the Flash is Nick Rucker. Pitch. Fouled off, and it's 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, leading up bottom of the fourth. No score from Henderson, Kentucky. Duelers and Flash before the Duelers head to Hendersonville for full count tomorrow night. Pitch. And the dirt. Taken for ball 1. Again, a late addition to the schedule, or so we thought at least, as the league didn't publish the game on the website, and the only people that seemed to know about it were the league president and the manager of Hendersonville, the Rhythm. It was on no other documents, but we'll be there tomorrow and hope to get a victory there after a game tonight. So, nice play by Courtney off the mound. He's got time, flips to first for out number 1. Nice job. The PFPs come in handy on that one. Pitcher fielding practice pays off there for Courtney, and it's 1 down. Nick Rucker will be the hitter. Had a single his first time up. As the sun sets here in Henderson, or at least begins to, as first pitch inside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Nick Rucker. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the fourth, pitch. Low and in, ball 1. Duelers defensively with Rowell behind the plate tonight. Castlewood first. Quincy Smith, the second baseman. Matt Jenkinson at short. Jay Curtis at third. Sam Slaughter in left. Jared Grenz in center. Bryce Cape in right. The next pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1-2 your count. No scores. Both Daniel Courtney and their Flash starter Zach Thomas have been pitching very well so far. The 1-2 pitch. Low and in, ball 2. Excuse me, ball 2. 2-2. I need a cough button like they do in real radio. I don't have one tonight, so I apologize, guys. I'll try to mute myself as quick as I can if I know something's coming. Pitch. On a line to Quincy Smith. He brings it in the air for out number 2. Grant Magnum got it out to second his first time. Grant Mangrum, tall right-handed hitting catcher. First pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1 from Courtney. Daniel's been pitching very well this season for the Duelers. The next pitch. Just misses. As head coach Kyle Schexnayder asked if Brad Wilson if that pitch is down, he nods yes. 1-1 pitch. As that is number 2, as Kyle will go take care of the foul ball. It's kind of nice at times to be over here near the dugout because you can see interactions like it was just a pitch ago. Kyle was able to ask the home plate umpire if the pitch was down. He said yes. And it's now 2-2. As my handy-dandy umbrella man, Phil Kundle, is over here helping me out, keeping the shade plentiful as the pitch is hit to left. In comes Slaughter to end the half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. In the bottom of the fourth, still no scores. We head to inning number 5 and Henderson. We'll be right back on the Duelers Baseball Network. Back in, top of the fifth. Mark Castle to lead off. He was up when Sam got thrown out trying to steal second. First pitch is strike one, and it's 0-1 to Mark. Next pitch is in there. Strike one or strike two. 0-2 from Thomas. It will be Castle, Smith, and Cape. 5, 6, and 7. Here in the fifth, no score. 0-2. On the ground is short. Levanchi. A long throw is in time to get him. One down. Quincy Smith flew out to left his first time up, digging in for at number 2 for Q tonight.
Quincy Smith.
Quincy, left-handed hitter. I believe Quincy actually is a switch hitter. As that pitch takes a tough hop. Second baseman Dalton brings it in though, and fires over to first for out number 2. I was actually on the field for BP today and noticed that there's a lot of hard bounces off this infield dirt. It's very hard and rigid. Very, very tough infield dirt, so a lot of tough hops, a lot of high hops, and that was an example there, but handled nicely by Dalton. First pitch to Cape is fouled off the plate, 0-1. Nothing in 1 to Bryce Cape. Southeastern Illinois University in Evansville, Indiana. Again, his family is here watching tonight, so always good to have some family in the crowd for you. That's the case with Bryce tonight as it's 0-1. Pitch on a line to right, down the line, but not down the line enough. And Euler chases it down to end the top of the fifth. Head to the bottom half, still no score. We'll be right back. Back in, ready to begin. Bottom of inning number 5 here with you. Jeff Hoffman will be the first hitter in. Daniel Courtney back out there again. 5th inning of work. Clean baseball for Daniel. 2 hits, no runs. For Courtney, first pitch. And there's strike 1. Daniel's done a good job of filling up the strike zone tonight. Next pitch. Swung on and miss. Strike 2. Pitch. And the dirt past Rao, and it is 1-2. And the bottom of the 5th inning now. Pitch is inside, ball 2. 2-2. Next one. On a line to deep right down the line, and that will be in there fair. Around first into second goes Hoffman. A head first dive in there safely for a leadoff double. Adam Mueller, the hitter. On the day for you today, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch from Courtney. Off the corner, ball 1. The next pitch. And the air fouled off. It is 1-1, excuse me. 1-1. On the corner, called strike 2, and the count is Courtney. Runner on second, nobody down here in the bottom of inning number 5. From Bill Heath Field in Henderson, Kentucky. The 1-2. Swung on and missed a drop third strike. Rao thought about third, won't go there. Instead, we'll go to first. Runner will advance to third on the drop third strike, but he gets the out of first, 1 down. Peyton Matthews, the hitter now, center fielder. First pitch, strike 1 from Daniel. Man on third, 1 down now. Got to get an out here. Hopefully a strikeout or a pop out to avoid the run from scoring. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Nothing in 2 from Daniel Courtney to Peyton Matthews. The pitch. Where is that? Oh. Just away, I guess. Ball 1. One and 2 from Courtney to Matthews. Runner on third, 1 down. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Colton Evans now. Runner on third, 2 down after the critical strikeout from Daniel Courtney. And it's up to Evans to drive him home. First pitch. In the air. Foul ball. Quincy Smith drifts over and brings it in. A tough play and a nice grab over there by Q to end the inning. After 5, Courtney gets out of it. Still 0-0. This game's flying by. Head to the 6th after this on the Duelers Baseball Network. back in, ready to begin the 6th after our man Will Allen jogs by with a heart to his girlfriend. Always like to see that. Will's a good dude. He's always willing to chat with me on the bus wherever we are headed, and a lot of good conversations with our coaching staff as the first pitch is fouled off first base side 0-1. Speaking of coaching staff, as Will's our hitting coach for the Duelers, he's the first base coach. The third base coach is the head coach and manager, Kyle Schexnayder. The pitching coach is Jacob Snyder. Duelers, and they're all grays tonight. 0-1. Rao pops it up third base side. Will it get out of play? Yes. 0-2. Brett behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. That's Brett Rao from Coastal Alabama East. The pitch is away, ball 1. Good take by Brett there, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. I believe it's 1-2. Scoreboard says 1-1. We'll see. Next pitch. And the dirt get take there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, hitter for the Duelers in the 6th is Jared Grenz. As we got 8-9-1 here in inning number 6. The 2-1. On the ground. First baseman over to get it. Over to the pitcher, 1 out. 3-1. We'll bring up Grenz. Jared, the Cody, Wyoming native. Attends Colorado Mesa University. I was talking to Jared actually during BP today about a kid that had made his major league debut from Colorado Mesa with the Pittsburgh Pirates yesterday. Had 3 hits and a sliding catch. As Jared drives one deep to right center, that ball will be down and up against the wall. Around first, headed to second is Grenz. He will be in there standing up with a 1-out double. I like the approach there by Jared. Didn't wait around, took a fastball first pitch and ambushed it to right center. Man on second in scoring position now for the Duelers for Jackson Norris. Big opportunity here for the DH to come through. First pitch from Thomas. Looks in to get the sign, and from the stretch, time call by your catcher. That's Magnum back there. Norris will go back into the box. As Thomas first pitch to Jackson on the way. Look back at second. Here it comes. Good take on a check swing. Ball 1 to Norris. Jackson's got a chance to do some damage. He's been hitting the ball very well of late. As a result, moved into the leadoff spot tonight. 1-0. Pitch. Upstairs. Ball 2. Good hitting count right here for Norris. Wearing number 20 for the Duelers. Norris bat on his shoulder, the lefty. Awaits the 2-0. Here it comes. Outside, ball 3. Norris waiting for his pitch. Up ahead here, 3-0 your count. Jared Grenz on second. Nobody down here. Top of inning number 6. Still no score. Between 2 of the best teams here in the OVL so far this year. 3-0 to Norris and the pitch. Off the corner, ball 4. That's a walk as Norris looked back just to make sure, and he will take his base. A good AB there for Jackson Norris. I made that mistake again. It's not an AB, it's a walk, so it's a plate appearance. A very nice plate appearance for Jackson Norris. One down, timeout called as the head coach for the Flash, J.D. Arndt, will go to the mound. One out here in the inning. After Rowell began the sixth, grounded out. First baseman to the pitcher covering. A double by Grenz and a walk to Norris. Makes it first and second, one down for Matt Jenkinson, who's 0 for 2 today. A 4.63 double play and a strikeout for Matt. Jenkinson last year at Rowan State Community College will be going up to Division II Lincoln Memorial next year. Also, Lincoln Memorial, a basketball powerhouse on the men's side. They've faced by Northwest Missouri State Bearcats a few times, at least lately in the tournament. So a good school all the way around athletically for Lincoln Memorial. That's where Matt will be headed in the fall. And he'll dig in now with a chance to maybe drive in and run with a hit. That would be the first run of the ball game. Still no score. 0-0. 3 hits for either team, or for both teams, excuse me. First pitch from Thomas to Jenkinson. Fouled off behind the plate. And it's 0-1 as Jay Curtis will go over and grab it. Oh, 1 to Matt. From the stretch, Thomas. The delivery. Fouled off once again. Just missed it. Fouled it straight back. It's 0-2. Matt's got to protect here with 2 strikes. On deck hitter, like I mentioned, Jay Curtis. Duelers in the all-gray uniforms, blue numerals and lettering trimmed in red here tonight. Gray pants as well. The 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Jenkinson will protect, and we'll do it again at 0-2. For the Flash in their royal blue pants, yellow and blue tops with the blue numerals. Flash at 13-3 on the season. One of those losses to the Duelers at South Warren earlier this month. 0-2. Another pitch on the way. Good take, and it's 1-2. This game is critical if these two teams come down to it later in the playoffs, as they're on opposite sides, of course, of the OVO. The Flash in the north, the Duelers in the south. But if these two teams were to meet up in the final, head-to-head determines home field advantage. So, next pitch, check swing. Did he go? Appeal to third. And the home plate umpire takes care of it himself. Strikeout for out number 2.
Third baseman, Jay Curtis.
It's up to Jay Curtis now. The New Orleans native attends University of Dayton. 0 for 2, a ground out to third, a ground out to second for Jay. Attended John Curtis Christian High School, the employer of Kyle Schexnayder. Runner goes to third in the dirt. And Jared Grenz is safe over there. That's a gutsy move by Jared, but he beat it. Now runner first and third with 2 down. Still no score. For Curtis. The 1-0. In there, strike 1. 1-1. This is a big at-bat in this ball game. Not a lot of offense at all, obviously, with a 0-0 score. Duelers with the runners on the corners with 2 down. Jay Curtis at the plate. The 3-hole hitter. Chance to do damage. He pitches in the dirt. Blocked nicely, though, by Mangum. Keeps the runner at third. 3 hits, 1 error to go along with the no runs for the Duelers. The Flash, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. pitcher's duel at its finest here from Henderson, Kentucky this evening. A very fast-moving ball game. That's what happens when you have two pitchers going toe-to-toe, like Courtney and Thomas have. The 2-1. Outside, good take, ball 3. Really good hitter's count opportunity here for Jay Curtis. Has hit the ball well as a Dueler so far this summer. Chance to come through in a big spot. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Top of the 6th, pitch. Fouled off at the plate, and the count is full. 3-2 to Jay. On deck, if Jay can reach, will be Sam Slaughter. Half practice swing at the dish for Jay. Digs back in. Eyes the pitcher, Thomas. Bat now on his shoulder. A 3-2. Here it comes. Tapper at the plate, foul. We'll do it again. Sam will go grab it and toss it back to the umpire. You head back to the on-deck circle. Jay Curtis still 3-2, your count. Big pitch here. 3-2, runners corners, 2 outs. And the payoff to Curtis. Ball 4, back to the backstop. Grenz to the plate. He's safe. And that is run number 1 for your Duelers on a wild pitch. Great hustle there to score by Jared Grenz. And the stolen base, a third, paid off and proved vital. It is now Duelers 1, Flash nothing. Here as Curtis will head to first. Norris to second, and Sam Slaughter a chance to drive in another. I'll fix your score. 1-0 now. Meeting at the mound. This might be the end of the day for Zach Thomas. And it is. He will depart with a very good outing. 5 2/3, 1 run, 3 hits for Zach Thomas tonight. As Brock Hammond will be the new pitcher.
This pitching change brought to you by Bull Electric. Call Bull Electric for all your electrical needs.
The Duelers will take 1 run, maybe another chance for some more. Excuse me. As that's a big stolen base by Jared Grenz. Going from second to third on the steal. Got in there. And then on the wild pitch on the 3-2. Erased to home. Beat the feed from the catcher to the pitcher covering. Duelers jump out 1-0. A chance for more. And Sam Slaughter, one of the guys you probably want in the box if you're Kyle Schexnayder, will do the honors. The new pitcher for the Flash. Is Brock Hammond. I'm going to find him on your roster here. And this is nice. I don't see him anywhere. But that's who's pitching, is Brock Hammond. Yeah, no, he's not on the roster. Must have been a late addition. Sam Slaughter into the box. A chance to do some damage.
Now batting left fielder, Sam Slaughter.
Sam hitting above 300 coming into today. Had a single his first time up. Also a single in at-bat number 2, so 2 for 2 for Slaughter. Wants another knock here with an RBI attached if he can get it. Hammond's pitch. And there's strike 1 on the outside corner. Jackson Norris at first. Or excuse me, Jackson Norris at second. And the runner at first. That takes that is Curtis. Excuse me, desperate need of some water there, my bad. We're in our second and third now with 2 down for Slaughter. 1-1 count. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 2, 2-1. After the steal by Jay Curtis over there now at second, as he was the runner at first, as I about died from coughing. Couldn't get his name out there. My bad, as it's Curtis on second and Norris on third. Slaughter at the plate, 2-1 count. Pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. 3-1 to Sam Slaughter. And it looks like they'll just go ahead and intentionally walk Sam. Give him the 4 fingers. Bases loaded now for Mark Castle. See if Mark can make the flash pay for that decision. We will see.
Now batting first baseman, Mark Castle.
Mark Castle. First pitch on the way. Inside, ball 1. Bases loaded. 2 down. 1-0 your score. Duelers in front of the Flash here in the 6th inning of play. Castle will dig back in. Hammond back on the rubber. And the pitch. Fouled off, just missed it. 1-1 your count. So far for Castle today, 0 for 2. A ground at the third and ground out the short for Mark. Back at first base tonight after sitting yesterday. Bases loaded, 2 down, 6th inning. The pitch. Good take on a slider low and away, and it's 2-1. Here in Henderson, Kentucky, again, my name is Sam Reeves. Thank you again for dealing with the technical issues and the little bit of the cough I seem to have today. As next pitch on the ground, fair to the back of third, and time will end the inning. Duelers will take 1 though. Now that's 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th after this on the Duelers Baseball Network. Well, this is interesting. I like it. We're going all hands on deck for this game, folks. Joel Martinez out of the bullpen for the Duelers. The ace of the staff out of the rotation for the Duelers is Joel. Scheduled to start on Friday. We'll see if that happens. As I like the strategy here. The Duelers going all out. And this one wanted to get a victory over the 13-3 Flash, and they're bringing in their ace. Joel Martinez from Fullerton College will be going up to Division II Cal State LA next year from Norwalk, California, suburb of Los Angeles. And I will be very interested to hear from Kyle Schexnayder and Jacob Snyder what their decision-making process with this was, as it appears owner Phil Kundle was up there against the dugout fence asking Kyle about it now. I really actually like this decision. When I saw the pitching change, obviously you like your starters to go about 5, especially in summer ball. You don't want to overwork them. That's how the Duelers have approached things all season. But to bring in your ace out of the rotation against the 13-3 Flash with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 6th, Martinez just started a few days ago. I actually talked to Joel, and I'll make sure I get that date right while I have it. As leading off for the 6th is Nick Wimber. To answer my own question, Joel Martinez pitched on a few nights ago against the Paducah Chiefs. Pitch, that would have been a Friday night. First pitch, strike 1. So Joel pitched 5 innings on Friday against the Chiefs in a victory 6-1 over the Paducah. 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And is now back out here on Tuesday. Pitch. Again, he was scheduled to start again on Friday. We're in a 7-man rotation at the Duelers, or with the Duelers, as on 4 days rest. Martinez, another appearance. Pitch up the middle and into center, leadoff hit. Leadoff single for Wimber.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, second baseman, Drew Dalton.
Man off first, nobody down for Drew Dalton. Dalton today 1 for 2. Pitch, and there's strike 3, or not, never mind. Off the corner, ball 1. Man off first, and Wimber has got some speed to him. Speaking of that, we'll check on him. Martinez to Castle, dives back in safely, does Wimber. As you got to be quicker than that, is on the loudspeaker. The 1-0. On the ground, up the middle. Quincy Smith can't get it. It's into center. 2 men on, nobody out on 2 weak ground balls up the middle. Man, oh man. All right. 2-hole hitter, Kyle Levanchi. New hitter. Desperate need of a strikeout or a double play if you're Martinez now. Well, Joe will go back to the mound, take off his hat, wipe some sweat from his forehead, pick up the rosin bag, and now back up on the rubber. Big number 34. Back on the mound, and the first pitch to Levanchi. And there's strike 1, outside corner. Good spot there. Critical moment in this ball game. 1-0. Duelers in front of the Henderson Flash. Flash are 13-3 on the year. The 0-1. Man, oh man. Low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kyle Levanchi from Murray State, the shortstop. And a big moment in this ball game. And the pitch. Man, oh man. Ball 2. As it's 2-1. To Levanchi, next pitch. And they're blocked by Ralph, 3-1 now. Good hitters count. This is a massive pitch. Don't want to load the bases with nobody down. Martinez out of the bullpen. Also intrigued, too. Used to starting, has been starting all year. Started at Fullerton, of course, too. And now out of the bullpen, out of routine. Pitch. Low, ball 4, bases loaded. All right.
Now batting for your Henderson
Time to work some magic now if you're Martinez. Nobody out, bases loaded. Pitch. Rucker in the air, deep right field. Back goes Cape to bring it in. We'll throw it in. Cut off by Smith. All the runners tag it. It's 1-1. It's now 1-1.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, the catcher, number 16, Grant Mangrum.
Grant Mangrum now up. Runners at the corners, one down. Pitch is in there, strike one. Corners with one down. Pitch to Mangum. Go back to first, and they're safely. Barely got back. Runner goes. Rao will just let him take second. That's smart. And it's now 1-1 your count. The pitcher Martinez, runner second and third, one down. Here it comes. And they're blocked by Rao. Critical block back there by Brett. One and two. Pitcher Martinez. On the ground. Smith off his chest. Over to first. 1 run scores. Both runners advance. That's a tough play with the infield and a hard hit chopper off the chest of Quincy. It's now 2-1.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, third baseman, number 25, Jeff Hoffman.
Runners to the corners now. Still one down for Hoffman. Runner goes. Rao will throw down there. Into center for a dropped out there by Quincy Smith, and another run scored. Man, oh man. Not the greatest of throws back there by Rao. Quincy probably could have handled it as Brett's shaking his head. Runner now at second, one down. It's now 3-1 your score, bottom of the sixth, after the Flash have put up 3 in this inning so far. Pitch. On a line, left field line, and foul. 0-1. To your hitter in the box, this is Hoffman. Pitch. And there's strike 2. One and two the count to Hoffman. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There it is. Martinez gets the kick. And now Adam Euler.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, center fielder, number 20, Adam Eiler.
We're in the bottom of the sixth. 3-1 the score. Man out second, 2 down. Pitch. And there's strike 1. Adam Eiler on the day today. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Pitch from Martinez. In the air to deep left. Back goes Slaughter, and it's off the wall. Sam will play the carom, throw it to second. It's not in time, and another run scores. Adam Eiler makes it 4-1.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, number 23, Peyton Matthews.
Peyton Matthews now up. He's also 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch in the dirt, blocked by Rao. Duelers got to get out of this inning. Brought in Martinez out of the bullpen. Their ace has given up 4 so far. Pitch. On a line to deep left. Slaughter back, and that's the same spot off the wall. Throwing to second is not in time. It's now 5-1. This is so unlike Joe Martinez. I'm almost speechless. I'm so surprised. Crazy. And Jacob Snyder will go out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Joe just hasn't looked the same. Maybe it's because it's just on short rest. I don't know exactly. This is very unlike Joe Martinez. Jacob Snyder out to talk to him. We'll see if Joel stays or not. The answer to that question is yes. At least for this next batter. That next batter will be Colton Evans, I believe.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, the designated hitter, number
Yes.
14, Colton Evans.
Ninth man to come to the plate for the Henderson Flash. First pitch, low, ball 1.
Nope.
1-0 to your DH Colton Evans, and the pitch fouled off. Strike 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 6th. The Flash have put up 5 to take a 5-1 lead over your Duelers. The next pitch on the way. Fouled off, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Please return all foul balls to the Flash merchandise tent.
2-2. 2 outs here in the 6th. Martinez, 9th batter faced in the inning. Pitch. Foul ball. Just got a piece at Evans. He'll stay alive. Duelers will have some work to do and on the offensive end after this half inning is over. We'll see if Martinez can end it right here. Pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And the inning's over.
In the bottom of the 6th,
5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and a 1 left on base for the Flash. Go to the 7th. 5-1 the score. We'll be right back. Back in, about ready to begin the 7th. The Duelers have some work to do offensively. Just gave up 5 on the bottom of the 6th. As Quincy Smith will be the first to hit against Brock Hammond in the inning. First pitch is ball 1. On the day for Quincy today. 0 for 2, a ground up to second and a fly out to left. The 1-0. That pitch is low and in for ball 2. Did that hit Quincy? It did. And he'll head to first. That's a good start for the Duelers. I couldn't tell if it bounced or if it hit him flush. It did hit him flush on the foot. Bryce Cape up, chance to continue the line moving after the hit by pitch to Q. Duelers have their leadoff man on down 4. Chance to cut into the lead. Let the Flash have it. 5-1 pitch. That ball is crushed. Deep center. Will it go? No. On the warning track. It's caught by Matthews. Good wood there by Bryce Cape. Just not quite enough. Good swing. Good contact. Warning track power, though, for out number 1. Brett Rowell will dig in now. Brett 0 for 2. 3 unassisted and a first baseman to pitcher ground out as well. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Quincy Smith stays at first as the ball gets behind the catcher. Q at first with 1 down. Top of the 7th, excuse me. This game had flown by until that last inning when we had 1 and they had 5, and it kind of came to a screeching halt. The pitch to Brett. Low. Ball 1, 1-1. Here at Bill Heath Field in Henderson, Kentucky. Sam Reeves here with you. Another edition of Duelers Baseball. Pitch. Off the corner, ball 2, 2-1. Flash on the Duelers in their final meeting of the regular season. Duelers won their first one in South Warren 6-5. Q dives back in safely on a throw to first. This is their second and final meeting of the regular season between these two teams since they are in separate divisions in the OBL. Pitch. Off the corner, ball 3. 3-1 to Brett. Brett, the left-handed hitting catcher. Heading the count 3-1. And the next pitch from Hammond is on the way. Pop up, foul out of play, full count 3-2. The Duelers 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. The Flash 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. 5 of those hits came in the last inning, I believe. The 3-2 to Rowell. Low and away, good take for ball 4. First and second with 1 down for Jared Grenz. Grenz, the Cody native. Into the box with runners first and second, 1 down. After the walk to Rowell. First pitch. Inside, ball 1, good take. Jared wearing number 40, the outfielder. In center tonight. Bat on his shoulder. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. On deck hitter for the Duelers is the top of the order and Jackson Norris. 1 down. Runners first and second. 5-1 Flash. Your score. And the pitch. Chopper, third base, foul. Into the hands of Kyle Schexnayder. One ball, two strikes to Jared Grenz. Runner on second is Quincy Smith. Runner on first base is Brett Rowell. One out. Top of inning number 7. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Grenz goes down swinging, and it's up to Norris.
Now batting leadoff hitter, the designated hitter, Jackson Norris.
Jackson 0 for 1 officially with 2 walks today. Deep breath as he will dig in. Left-handed hitter. Against the right-handed pitcher, Brock Hammond. Pitch. Low ball 1. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Good hack. Just missed it to Jackson. 1-1. If Jackson reach on deck, hitters Matt Jenkinson. The 1-1. Outside and low, ball 2. 2-1 your count now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jackson Norris. 2 outs, runners first and second. And the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch. Away, ball 3. 3-1. Good hitters count for Grenz. Or excuse me, Norris, as Grenz was set down a minute ago. Norris awaits the 3-1 from Hammond from the stretch. Here it comes. Bottom of the zone, taking strike 2. Full count now at 3-2. Jackson, the lefty, will dig back in. Takes his time, taps on plate. Bat on the shoulder, 3-2 with 2 on and 2 down. Pitch. Line to right, and that's fair into the corner. 1 run scores. Kyle will wave home run number 2. Around third. In to score, standing up is Brett Rowell. And that's a 2-out, 2-strike double for Jackson Norris. Good piece of hitting with 2 strikes for Norris. Cuts into the lead now. It's 5-3. That was a huge knock. We needed that. And Jackson Norris comes through, drives in both runners from first and second. Ends up on second for Matt Jenkinson now. See if Matt can continue the rally here before the at-bat can start a meeting at the mound. As the head coach or pitching coach will go out there. If the Duelers come back to win this game, no matter how it would happen, biggest at bat of the game goes to Jackson Norris right there. I know it's a big if. The Flash are good. They're 13-3 for a reason. Still more work to do. But man, that's a huge 3-2 double down the line for line for Jackson Norris. I mentioned it in his first AB. He's been hitting the ball a lot better of late. He's just seeing the ball better than he was at the beginning of the season. Had a lot of strikeouts, a lot of swings and misses. He's drawn 2 walks today. I mean, that speaks for itself, too. When you see the ball better just in general, you're going to come up with more hits more times than not. And that's a huge 2 RBI double for Norris. A second ago, Matt Jenkinson will look to drive him in now with a hit. Matt on the day 0 for 3. First pitch. And the dirt blocked by the catcher. Ball 1. 5-3 now your score. I'll go ahead and fix that for you in a second. As Matt will dig back in, the right-handed hitting shortstop tonight. And the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 1. 1-1. 5-3 after the 2 RBI double by Norris. 1-1 to count to Jenkinson. And the pitch from Hammond. Good takeaway. Ball 2. 2-1. Jenkinson taps the plate twice. Bat on the shoulder. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Just missed it, and he knew it. Matt's got a grimace on his face, shaking his head as he walks out of the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Guarantee you, if Hammond gives him that pitch again, there will be a different result at the plate. We'll see. Jenkinson digs back in, though. 2-2 with 2 down. Norris on second. 5-3 flash. The pitch. Swung on and missed. A drop third strike. Jenkinson will run to first, but the out is recorded. It ain't over, but a big 2-run double with 2 outs for Jackson Norris. Bottom of the 7th after this. 5-3. Flash on top. While I have a second, I'll take this time to thank our sponsors. They include Heidi Barks Photography. You can find Heidi at Heidi Barks Photography on social media to check out some of her work. Contact her via email at HeidiBarksPhotos@gmail.com or call 270-999-7240 to schedule your next shoot. Also, Fresh Squeeze Goods. They offer customized laser cut and engraved gifts for every occasion. Visit FreshSqueezeGoods.com to start a custom order today. Franklin Bank and Trust with 5 bank branch locations in Franklin, Kentucky and the surrounding area. Franklin Bank is a proud supporter of the Duelers. They offer banking services for both personal and business accounts. Give them a call or stop in to one of their locations today. Another interesting pitching decision. End of the day for Joe Martinez, and Treyan Dorsett will come on. Two-way player. Treyan's been hitting the ball at the plate fairly well of late. Been finding his swing there. We'll see if his arm on the mound is the same. Hasn't pitched in a while. But the other thing, too, is the Duelers didn't know they were playing tomorrow either. Found out about that one 5 or 6 hours ago. We found out we were going to play tomorrow instead of having the day off. So pitching coach Jacob Snyder is kind of in a jam here, trying to work out his pitching plans to get through 11 games without an off day. And I think using Martinez for an inning and using Dorsett for an inning is kind of a solution to that. I'll be interested to hear in their post-game interview. I'll talk to Kyle about it. As Dorsett takes over for Martinez. Excuse me. First hitter for the Flash. Nick Wimber, the 9-hole batter. And to start inning number 8. Well, excuse me, bottom of the 7th, I believe, as it's hard to see on the scoreboard where the heck we are. We are in the 7th, bottom of the 7th. First pitch, off the corner, ball 1. Dorsett from Stillman College in Nassau, Bahamas. 1-0 the count. Trey Ann's next delivery. Just up, ball 2. Excuse me. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors with the Flash. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Duelers. And the pitch. And there's strike 1, 2-1 the count. Once again, for those of you that may have joined us late, the Duelers are no longer off tomorrow. They will head to Hendersonville, Tennessee to play the full count rhythm, 7:05 first pitch, on a game that was not originally on the schedule that was missed by the league. Pitch in the air to right. Over goes Cape to bring it in. 1 down. A nice play there by Bryce.
Now batting for the Flash, second baseman, number 2, Drew Dalton.
Drew Dalton will come to the plate now. Dalton 1 for 3, a single, a pop out, and a strikeout. Pitch on the ground, foul, strike 1. Dorsett ahead, 0-1 to Drew Dalton. Duelers 10-5, although trailing the 13-3 Flash tonight. 5-3 your score in the 7th. Dorsett. Next pitch. Just misses, apparently, for ball 1. 2-1. Or 1-1, excuse me. And the next pitch. On the ground to second. Quincy Smith brings it in over to first in time. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down for Trey Ann out of the pen.
Batting for the Flash, shortstop, number 8, Cal Lavenci.
Kyle Lavenci the next to hit. First pitch from Dorsett. Misses, ball 1. Dorsett gets a sign. The next pitch on the way. And dirt for ball number 2. 2-0. Kyle Schexner out of the dugout to grab that one. Bottom of the 7th inning, 5-3. Your score, Flash on top of the Duelers. Here from Henderson, Kentucky. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Good spot on the upper half of the zone for Trey Ann. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Kyle Lavanchi, the hitter. Nobody on. And the pitch. A slap up the middle for a single. Right where it came from. Kyle with a 2-out single. Brings up Nick Rucker.
Batting for your Henderson Flash, first baseman, number 9, Nick Rucker.
Rucker on the day, 1 for 3 with an RBI. We'll see if Tran can get this final out here. Pitch in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Rao over to first. Not in time. Good pick back there by Brett. Lights shining bright here at Bill Heath Field, as the sun has just about completely set. 8:30 in the evening in Henderson. And the bottom of the seventh, back on a throw to first and not in time. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Flash. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Duelers. 1-0 the count. Dorsett's next pitch. In there, strike one. It's a good spot by Tran on the corner outside there. To the 3-hole hitter for the Flash, Nick Rucker. Duelers looking to get out of this inning, send their offense back up, only trailing by 2. See if they can accomplish that. Pitch. Throw back to first, not in time on a ball. That's 2-1, your count. To Rucker, 5-3 the score. Excuse me, 5-3 the score. And the next pitch, you could hear that one off of the wrist. That's a hit by pitch. As Brett will come back and grab the ball. First and second now for Grant Mangrum. Mangum so far today, 1 for 3. Probably a single, ground out to second. Dorsett from the stretch. And the pitch. Away, snagged by Rao. Jay Curtis calls time and goes to the mound to talk to his pitcher. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Just off the corner, ball 2. Mangum, the catcher, in the box. Runners first and second, 2 down. Bottom of inning number 7, 5-3 your score, Flash in front. Next pitch. And there's strike 1. Tran Dorsett on the rubber. A 2-1 count for Trey. And the pitch. Grounded, foul ball, third base side. It's 2-2 now. Chance of one more strike to get out of the inning. We'll see if Tran can complete it. Dorsett with an even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mangum in the box. Dorsett the 2-2. On the way. In the air to deep left. And it will fall in front of Slaughter. 1 run will score. Throw to second, not in time, and it's 6-3. Sam tried to charge on it, but it dropped just in front of him, and a 3-run lead now for the Flash.
RBI by Mango. Now batting for your Henderson Flash, third baseman, number 25, Jeff Huffman.
Hoffman in the box. Runner on first and second, 2 down. Pitch inside. And that's ball 1. 1-0 the count. Special thanks to Phil for the bottle of water as he walks by and delivers a present, and more agua for me as trying to keep my voice in it a few more innings before I can stop talking for the rest of the night, but I'm in it for the long haul. 2-0 the count to Hoffman. And the pitch. On the ground, slowly hit. Shortstop Jenkinson over to first. In time to get him. Nice play by Matt. Now that will end the inning. Head to the 8th. A 3-run deficit. 6-3 the score. We'll be right back. Back in, ready to begin the top of the 8th. Ready joining the new pitcher for the Flash from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Willamette University. He will face 3, 4, 5. Curtis, Slaughter, and Castle here in the inning. First up, Jay Curtis. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Or excuse me, 0 for 2 with 1 walk. I can't read my own handwriting tonight. Jeez. Ground out to third and ground out to second and a walk for Jay. And the pitch. Off the plate. Ball 2, 2-0. See if Jay can start a little rally. Down by 3, 6-3 the score. Henderson in front pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. The Duelers, 1 run in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. The Flash, 5 runs in the 6th, 1 in the 7th to make it 6-3. The pitch. Inside corner, strike 2, 2-2. From Joyner to Curtis. And the pitch. Away, good take, and a full count to Jay at 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jay Curtis. Full count pitch. Here it is. Foul back, and Jay will stay alive. On deck is Sam Slaughter. Another 3-2 to Jay. On the way. Another foul ball, first base side. Jay will keep the battle alive. 3-2 to Curtis, the big first baseman and third baseman tonight at third. Also can catch. We may see that in a bit for the Duelers. They've had a little bit of injury issues at catcher, unfortunately, this summer. 3-2. Poked into center. Will it drop? It'll hang up there for the center fielder, Matthews. One down.
Left fielder, Sam Slaughter.
Sam Slaughter to dig in now. 2 for 2 with a walk for Sam. Reached base all 3 times up today. On deck hitter is Mark Castle. First pitch. And there's strike one called. 0-1. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Strike two to Mark. Down to count. No balls, 2 strikes. Monk, the left-handed hitting first baseman. In the 0-2. Away, ball 1. Duelers down 3, 6-3. Your score flash on top. Here in Henderson, Kentucky. We approach the 9 o'clock hour. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Castle down on strikes. Jeez, I need to get my eyes checked. I don't know what I'm saying. Sam Slaughter was at the plate. Castle was on deck. I think I had in my head that I was mentioning Castle on deck, and somehow that transferred to the plate. My bad. Got to get that one fixed. Castle's now hitting after the strikeout to Sam Slaughter. First pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. The other thing, too, maybe one of the reasons why I thought it was Castle is because Sam strikes out. So, it's few and far between, but for strikeouts for Slaughter. Got that one there, though. The 0-1 to Castle is in there, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Mark. And the 0-2. Fouled up on the plate. We'll do it again at 0-2. Nobody on base, 2 outs here in the 8th. 6-3 flash. Top of inning number 8. The pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-2 to Castle off the inside corner. And the 1-2 is upcoming. On the way. Away, ball 2. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes, according to the home plate umpire, it appears. 3-2 to Castle. On the way. Roped down the line. Well foul, though. Left field side. Three balls, 2 strikes to Mark Castle. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. 6-3 still your score. We'll be right back. Back in as we're ready to begin. Bottom of the 8th, Gage Kaufman from Bossier Parish Community College and Lake Charles, Louisiana. He's in to pitch. As Gage pitched 2 nights ago against the Hoptown Hoppers. First pitch to Adam Eiler is on the way. And there's strike 1. Duelers started with Daniel Courtney, followed by Joe Martinez out of the bullpen, then Tran Dorsett, and now Gage Kaufman. Pitch. And the dirt off the chest of the umpire. That's Brad Wilson. It's 1-1 from Kaufman to Eiler. On the day for Adam, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. And the pitch. Low and in, ball 2. 2-1, your count. 2-1 to Adam Eiler. Gage Kaufman on the mound. 6-3. 6-3 flash your score. Here in the bottom of the 8th, the pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-1. On deck for the flash is Peyton Matthews. Next pitch, grounded to first. A nice pick on the backhand by Castle. Over to first. A very nice play on both ends. Mark Castle to Gage Kaufman for out number 1. That play is not as easy as Mark made it seem over there. Nice work there, Mark, for out number 1. Peyton Matthews now the hitter. On the day for Peyton, 1 for 3. Pitch number 1 is to the backstop, ball 1. Nobody on, 1 down. Bottom of inning, number 8. And the pitch. That, I guess, is away. Okay, ball 2. The 2-0. Foul back to the screen, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 from Gage Kaufman to Peyton Matthews. Nobody on, 1 down in the 8th. The pitch. Foul back, and it's 2-2 now. Six runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Flash. 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Duelers. Two the count from Kaufman to Matthews, and the pitch. Missed low and away for ball 3. Another full count at 3-2. On deck hitter, Colton Evans, the DH for the Flash. And the pitch. Into short center, out goes Jenkinson to make the catch, the shortstop for out number 2. Colton Evans, the DH, now up.
Flash, the designated hitter, number 14, Colton Evans.
Evans on the day, 0 for 3. the first pitch. Inside, ball 1. In the 9th inning, the Duelers will have Smith, Cape, and Rowell, 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Next pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Also, Jackson Musrock is available on the bench if needed a pinch hit. Next pitch, grounded to third. Curtis brings it in over to first in time to get him. 3 up and 3 down for Gage Kaufman. A very nice inning of work for Gage. Head to the 9th, need 3 to tie as we go to the 9th after this on the Duelers Baseball Network.